I can't believe that I'm actually showing you guys my 2009 makeup look. Oh, I don't even know what I was doing, guys. Just excuse me, my makeup looks terrible. Hey guys, today we're going to be filming a really embarrassing video. I'm sure you guys have all seen that there is a trend going around at the moment with 2019 back to 2009. So 10 years difference between what you look like and then what your makeup is like as well. And mine isn't great. So what I thought I would do instead of sharing a photo with you guys in comparison is actually film my makeup and recreate my makeup of 10 years ago. And I know already how bad I'm gonna look. So I'm so excited. But anyway, I thought this would be so funny for you guys to see the difference between how I do my makeup and how I used to do my makeup. Every bad trend you can think of was my favourite thing. So let's get on to the makeup and I can show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to do step by step. Half of my face is going to be my normal makeup, half of my face is going to be 2009. Yay! Just a fair warning, I used to be a little bit more tanned when I was a teenager because I was a bit of a sun baby, I was always outside. So the foundation kind of depth that I'm going to show you is going to look actually so bad on me. But anyway, let's do it. Alright, now on to the bad side. So this foundation shade that I'm putting on at the moment probably isn't even as dark as what I used to wear, but this is still 3 shades darker than what I wear on a day-to-day basis. And what I used to do, this is the worst part, is I thought my eyebrows are so dark and dark eyebrows were not trendy, they were not a thing, it was bad. So I used to grab my sponge and then literally put my foundation all over my eyebrow like this so my eyebrows looked grey. Why did someone not slap me and be like, you fool, what are you doing? But yeah, anyway, this is like 3 shades darker than my actual face. Alright, next trick of Chloe's Magic Box of 2009 is how I was telling you guys I used to do my eyebrows. I used to do the exact same for my lips. Let's make them invisible and look like concealer. If I was having a dry skin, well, a dry lip day I should say, I would put lip gloss on over top of my foundation lips. Otherwise, this is exactly how it got left. And there was always like wrinkles that you could visibly see in my lips as well. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to make it really blended into my face. It was, on my face, my lips. It was like cracked, yuck looking mess. Alrighty, on to the next step because I feel like I look absolutely shocking. We are going to do cheeks. And for cheeks, back in the day, I literally only wore blush. Only blush, no bronzer, no nothing. But it was always very peachy because I, from the moment that I started wearing makeup, have absolutely despised pink blush. So we are going to put some blush on. I used to use a lot of it as well, because my skin, like my cheeks always looked quite orange. It's not a good brush. We're going to swap to a smaller brush. Oh no, what was in that brush? I've turned my cheek black now. Far out. Alright, let's swap again. Let's try cover up the black. I mean, to be honest, this side's gonna look crap anyway, so I'm not taking it off. My skin's just so dark now with this dark foundation that it doesn't want to come through. Oh, there we go. Cool. So now that we've got it on, I'm just going to pat around the outside and dim it down. But yeah, technically that's how I used to wear it. Like, just a lot of colour just here. And then for my normal side, let's do that. So what I do now differently is I always put a little bit of bronzer against my hairline to really warm up my face. My hair is falling out everywhere. And I always put quite a bit on my cheeks to really warm them up too. Yeah, so that looks about right. That's how I normally do it. And then highlight, I always put highlight on. Yoink. Get all that stuff out of my way. Do I have a small enough brush? Yes, I do. Cool bananas. Oh, almost put it on my bad side there. I never wear highlight on my bad side. And I like quite bright highlight as well. So I just put my highlight on my cheekbone. It's gonna look hilarious putting it on half of my nose because I always put highlight on my nose. Cool. And then half of my nose. Well, technically it's on both. And Cupid's bow. Why not fill in my one eyebrow now? Because never used to wear anything on this side. I didn't even brush them. That was it. Pat the foundation over top and my eyebrows are done. So we're going to make at least one of my eyebrows look nice and use a brow powder for that. I'll keep it quite nice and natural today because I don't want to look like an absolute moron. I think that's going to be quite hard though with the way things are going. I don't even know what to say about my eye makeup back in the day. All I used to do is literally use grey tones. Now I won't go near them. So crazy how much things can change and you're just like, what? Like, where did I think that was a good idea? So what we're going to do is take this white shade and this grey shade. That's all I used to use for my eye makeup. So I used to put the white shade in the inner corner like that, and then at the start of my eye, because this is what I'd seen online and what you were supposed to do. And back in the day, these were like the popular colours. But I am proud of myself because I did kind of do blending. Nowhere near as much as I should have, but I did kind of do it. And then we bring the grey shade, and I always used to bring this above my crease. In hindsight, a big no-no, but I thought I was doing great. Yeah, kind of like that. I used to bring it like there, and then I always had this tiny little blending brush that I used to use. I don't quite have anything like it, but I'll just use a normal one. I always blended the edges just a little. So they weren't like perfect, but they definitely weren't like harsh either. I'll show you guys in just a second. It's actually looking like what I used to do though. It was like really blown out above my crease. Yeah, kind of like that. And you could always see like a tiny patch of like unblendedness. So we'll create that. Yeah, kind of like that. And I always used to put the darker colour on the very outer corner. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll make it a little bit more intense. Yeah. I can't actually get over the fact that I thought that this looked good. Oh god. And mascara. That was literally all I used to do for my eye makeup. If I was going out or feeling daring, or like I had a party, like a friend's birthday or something, I'd put black eyeliner all the way around my eyes. But this was like my everyday look. And I remember specifically, I used to wear so much mascara. Like 5 coats of mascara. I only ever put a tiny bit at the bottom. I remember I used to like dab it on the bottom lashes as well, not brush it through. But we'll try to get my lashes how I used to have them. Yeah, that's very similar to how I used to wear my makeup in 2009. So we will do the other side now so you guys can see what I normally do with my eyes. As most normal people do, I do use a transition shade now that I know what it is. So we're going to take a nice soft brown. I will admit, I'm just as lazy as I used to be when it comes to 2009. I still don't really wear eye primer. If I've got like a very big event or occasion, then I'll wear it. But for a day-to-day basis, never. And then we are going to take this coppery red shade. I've been like sticking my tongue out a lot lately, and I don't realise until afterwards, and then I think people must think that I'm an absolute freak, like when they walk past me and they're like, why is she like a little dog? See the difference between the two here? Like such cool tones and then such a warm tone. Don't actually know how I jumped that far. Again, I still like a decent amount of mascara. Perfect, and then last but not least, a bold lip. This is like a staple for me in my everyday makeup now. If I'm wearing an eye like this, I will always have a red lip. I actually look like a moron with the 2 different looks. Alrighty guys, so here is the difference between 2019 Chloe. Very warm tone eyes, a lot of bronzer, defined eyebrows and a bold lip, and lots of highlight. And then 2009 Chloe. Foundation too dark for my face. I didn't like lipstick, so I put foundation on my lips. I put foundation on my eyebrows to dim them down. Very silver grey tone eyeshadow, and I was okay at blending, but it was still very choppy and chunky, so like in my crease it would always be a little bit more chunky and not 100% blended, and lots of like spidery mascara. I can't believe I'm actually showing you guys, but this is the difference between the 2 of them for me. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my horrible makeup and how I have slowly evolved into something a bit better. and I will see you guys next time. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. Have a good rest of your day, guys.